It is clear that extreme wealth is not the most unfortunate fate for humans. Many people delight in having their desires fulfilled, for reasons known only to them. Nevertheless, even individuals like the Rothschilds, races must and gates have limitations. Except for these 10 royal families. They stand as exceptions that confirm the norm. Armed with immense riches and political authority, they rank among the planet's most impactful individuals. Presenting the list, the world's 10 richest royal families. Number 10, the Liechtenstein dynasty. Locating this small principality, unless you're familiar with Austria, Switzerland, could be a challenge. Liechtenstein occupies a mere piece of land, 5 miles in width and 16 miles in length, nestled amid the Alpine terrain alongside the Rhine River. Squeezed between Switzerland and Austria, this compact country stands among the wealthiest globally. Its ruling family, the Liechtensteins, not only rank among Europe's richest, but also hold significant global wealth, estimated at approximately $4.4 billion. The majority of their royal possessions are registered in the name of Prince John Adam II of Liechtenstein. Holding the title of ruler comes with its own benefits, such as exemption from taxes on the substantial earnings originating from the family-owned LGT Group Bank. Additionally, the prince commands an extensive collection of high-value assets, including castles and palaces scattered across Austria and the Czech Republic. Number 9, the Maktoum family of Dubai. For nearly 2 centuries, the Maktoum families governed the Emirate of Dubai. Within this period, they miraculously transformed a barren desert expanse into a haven for the world's wealthiest. Throughout this journey of metamorphosis, the family amassed an astounding fortune valued at $19 billion. Standing as the wealthiest among them is the chief of the dynasty and Dubai's ruler, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. In addition to his astute business acumen that significantly multiplied his wealth over time, the Sheikh is also adept at enjoying life's pleasures. His son follows suit, mirroring his father's inclinations. Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum boasts an extensive collection of opulent gold-plated cars featuring several distinctive models. Nevertheless, his most extraordinary vehicle is not a car at all, but rather an array of lavish tanks. Surprisingly, these vehicles were designed to cater to affluent oil tycoons seeking exhilarating desert rides. Number 8, the Alawite family of Morocco. Among the oldest families featured on this list, the Alawite lineage traces its origins back to the 13th century. For the last 5 centuries, they have presided over Morocco, a tenure that's proven remarkably lucrative. Comprising 19 members, the Moroccan royal family commands a collective fortune exceeding $20 billion. The majority of his wealth is attributed to the king, who, beyond his various investments and business ventures, enjoys an annual stipend of nearly $500,000. Not a bad deal for partaking in ceremonies and waving to the public. However, this generous allowance covers a mere 2 weeks' worth of expenses for maintaining the family's opulent palace in Fez. The operational budget for this extravagant estate is estimated around $960,000. While a single palace would satisfy most monarchs, King Mohammed IV boasts a portfolio of a dozen such palatial residences scattered across the globe, each averaging around $500,000 in value. Number 7, the Bolkiah family of Brunei. For approximately 8 centuries, the House Bolkiah has reigned over Brunei. Amidst periods of British colonization and other occupations, this family has demonstrated impressive competence, not necessarily for the nation and its inhabitants, but certainly for themselves. With an estimated wealth of about $30 billion, the Bolkiahs exhibit a taste for extravagance that often transcends even the standards of royal opulence. Notably, few individuals would consider paying $21,000 for a haircut, but the Sultan of Brunei evidently places great value in his coiffure, or at the very least, he is exceedingly generous with his tips. One of the Sultan's most remarkable acquisitions is a private jet valued at a staggering $400 million, a flying machine further adorned with an additional $120 million worth of gold. How such an aircraft remains airborne is a marvel in itself. While these expenses might appear excessive to some, for a man who accumulates $147 every single second, they are mere pocket change. Number 6. The Adulidej family of Thailand. At the helm of the Thai royal family stands His Majesty Bhumibol Adulidej, accumulating a substantial wealth of approximately $60 billion. The family's riches have primarily flowed in through the Crown Property Bureau. This holding, responsible for managing the royal finances, oversees nearly half of their assets. While the Thai royal family was once widely adored in Thailand, sentiments have shifted since Bhumibol's ascent to the throne. Bhumibol's extravagant lifestyle, lavish acquisitions, and behaviors teetering on the edge of eccentricity and absurdity have spurred the nation to pursue democratic reforms. For instance, no expense was spared when it came to bidding a final farewell to his pet dog. This canine send-off spanned 4 days and cost several $million. Additionally, the king lavishly indulges in personal expenditures and exhibits scant concern for the governance of the nation. Number 5. The Windsor family of the United Kingdom. The British royal family has transcended their role as mere monarchs, evolving into something akin to global celebrities. The Queen, famous for her distinctive headgear, has etched her presence into popular culture. With an aggregate fortune surpassing $88 billion, the royal family's wealth is primarily tied up in British real estate. Their vast property portfolio encompasses holdings worth around $10 billion, including esteemed residences like Windsor Manor and Buckingham Palace. Typically in royal households, it is a reigning monarch who stands as the wealthiest member. However, the Windsors deviate from this norm. The most affluent figure among them may never ascend the throne. While Queen Elizabeth II holds a $500 million fortune, it pales in comparison to her great-granddaughter Princess Charlotte's staggering $5 billion. Remarkably, the young princess, who is merely 6 years old, enjoys substantial wealth owing to her parents' elevation of her as an icon in the realm of baby fashion. Despite their opulence, the British royal family is not one to flaunt their riches. While they're indeed treated with regal reverence, they diverge from their more extravagant counterparts across the globe. There are no fleets of golden automobiles, no warships transformed into opulent yachts, and certainly no dancing zebras adept at reciting "God Save the Queen" while expertly juggling hedgehogs atop a colossal bowl, or at least, they are discreet in showcasing such spectacles. Number 4. House Nahyan of Abu Dhabi. The royal family of Abu Dhabi, under the leadership of His Majesty Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, boasts a substantial wealth amounting to approximately $150 billion. Unsurprisingly, their principal revenue stream is derived from the oil industry. Alongside this, the family possesses multiple 7-star hotels and is a proprietor of the world's tallest edifice, the Burj Khalifa, situated in Dubai. Predictably, the Nahyan family's abode is far from modest, eschewing a barrel in the street for an opulent palace bedecked with an array of opulent amenities. The royal palace of Qasr Al Watan, carrying an estimated price tag of $2 billion, ranks as the largest of its kind globally, spanning a staggering 380,000 square meters. Amassing billions of property value, luxury yachts, automobiles, and aircraft, the royal family of Abu Dhabi clearly possesses an innate understanding of the affluent lifestyle. Number 3. House of Thani of Qatar. Sheikh Tamim, at a youthful age of 41, currently holds the distinction of being the world's youngest reigning monarch. Despite his relative youth, he presides over the third most opulent royal family, commanding an approximate net worth of $335 billion. Naturally, the primary revenue source originates from fossil fuel exports. Yet the family's extensive holdings encompass properties in the United Kingdom, and even ownership shares in New York's iconic Empire State Building. Fannie's investments span various key industries, positioning him as a prominent stakeholder in renowned car manufacturer Volkswagen, as well as luxury brands like Barclays and Tiffany & Co. The Qatari ruler's lifestyle epitomizes grandeur. Their domicile, the Royal Palace in Doha, surpasses $1 billion valuation, boasting multiple ceremonial and residential wings. But that's not the end of their extravagance. Curiously, the Fannie family's real estate ownership in the United Kingdom surpasses that of even the British royal family. The House of Fannie has allocated billions toward luxury and refinement, amassing an impressive array of automobiles, aircraft, and other opulent possessions. Gossip even suggests they resorted to bribing FIFA officials to secure the hosting rights for the 2022 World Cup Finals. Given the unwavering integrity of global soccer authorities, this notion seems plausible. Number 2. House of Al Sabah of Kuwait. The Al Sabah lineage has presided over the nation for an impressive span of 300 years, amassing a substantial wealth of $360 billion throughout the reign. Currently, the family is led by the Emir, His Majesty Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmad Al-Jaber Al Sabah. Although a considerable portion of the riches originates from their export of oil, the family's financial interests span the globe, with a notable focus on the United States. Their strategic investments, initiated as far back as the 1980s, have matured into substantial return today. The family has garnered attention for their opulent way of life, which encompasses rarities like exotic animals and other luxuries beyond the reach of most. However, this does not imply a lack of cultural appreciation. Quite the contrary, they have invested heavily in culture, as evidenced by their allocation of $775 million to fund a cultural center, an architectural marvel in itself. Within its walls, one finds an opera house, theaters, libraries, and conference halls, a testament to their ability to preserve their cultural heritage while indulging in the finest Western extravagances available. Number 1. House of Saud of Saudi Arabia. Sitting atop an immense fortune of $1.7 trillion, the House of Saud stands as the wealthiest royal family across the globe, and they make no effort to conceal their opulence. The opulent wealth of Saudi Arabia, which is underpinned by its massive oil reserves, contribute to this exorbitant figure. Although the $1.7 trillion is distributed among around 15,000 family members, this distribution slightly diminishes its individual value. Nevertheless, the royal family exhibits an extravagant taste and is well versed in leading a life of lavishness and refinement. The House of Saud has a penchant for all things golden, be it yachts, cars, or furnishings. One might wonder if they even possess a golden bicycle. Their extensive property portfolio is beyond imagination, encompassing prime real estate holdings in countries such as France, the UK, and various locations worldwide. Known for their willingness to overspend on their desires, the family's recent acquisition that caught widespread attention was a record-breaking purchase of Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi. This 500-year-old artwork carried a staggering price tag of $450.3 million. The motivations behind a Muslim family acquiring an image of Jesus Christ may remain a mystery, but their actions indicate a strategic diversification of their income beyond oil exports. This astute move underscores that their vast fortune is not solely derived from the nation's extensive riches, but also reflects their shrewd business acumen and adept investment strategy. These are the top 10 richest royal families globally. Which one caught you off guard the most? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you found this video enjoyable, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to having you here again soon.